Hey, YouTube. I know you're kind of serious, so please press like and subscribe. But sometimes you're kind of wacky. So anyway, I've covered both angles, YouTube. So thanks for watching, and we've got a guest here. His name is Alfie Dundas, and he's very funny. So why don't you have a look-see? Bye, YouTube.
TalkBox, 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 it's Fulcher. TalkBox, 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 TalkBox.
I really liked your mouth. Yeah, I hit an old lady and then.
Oh my God, Rich.
Alfie.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
How are
Good
you?
to see you.
You got anywhere to be, or do you want to have a little catch up?
I would love to have a catch up.
Take a seat.
Thank you.
It's just us here.
Oh my God. And there's coffee here.
There is, with your face on it.
You read my mind.
I had a feeling.
Thank you. Alfie, good to see you.
How are you?
Yeah, good.
Good.
Where did you come from? Did you have to travel far?
I came from Highbury. I came from North London.
Nice.
You mean right now?
Leafy.
Or like, or is that more like how did we get here situation?
Yeah, how did we get here?
I was like, I can start at the beginning. You mean this morning?
Oh yeah, this morning.
This morning I got on the tube and I got here too early, as you know.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's
And-
better to be early.
Yeah.
I'm always super early, and I'm telling my kids to be early, but it's like they're fighting it. And it drives me crazy.
Sure. I have to leave, like, if I know it's going to take half an hour, I leave on the minute, half an hour.
Yes.
Like, I'm always on time. I'm never going to be late. I'm rarely early unless I get it wrong. Like, today I got it wrong.
What about for a gig? You want to go early for a gig?
Yeah. Well, for a gig, I want to watch everyone else.
Yeah.
I don't
Get
understand
the feel of it.
You hear people do like 11 gigs a night, you know, like in the US, I think it's more common. And I'm just like, well, how do you know what's going on in any other?
Yeah. How do you know
shows?
that there's a defense contractor in the front row?
Exactly. And there always is.
Yeah.
There always
Or a
is.
baker in the fifth row.
Yeah, and again, always. There's always. It's a weird crowd when you've got the defense contractor and the baker. It's hard to know how to play them off each other. But
I was watching one of your clips, and
thank you.
you actually had a guy having an affair in the audience.
Yeah.
What
That
was
was
that
that
all
was in
about?
Bristol. Yeah.
Were they going to a Coldplay concert?
No. He was. It was. That was a Crowdwork show that I was running on Valentine's Day, which was like a dating show. So it wasn't a normal show because I got a lot of backlash for that, like picking on this guy in the front row. But the show was sold as a Crowdwork. Come and talk. Bring your
What?
worst dating
Backlash,
stories.
like, I have affairs too, and this is really...
Yeah, I did. I had an argument with some members of my family when that whole Coldplay thing happened, where they were like, "Why can't people cheat in private anymore?"
I know.
And I was like,
Right.
"You're married to my sister. That shouldn't be your line of reasoning." It's a crazy thing to bring up on a
You
family
should
holiday.
use that.
I should use that in
Yeah.
my. But no, the guy that cheated in my show was sat on the front row, right in the middle, really like good-looking couple in their 30s. Beginning of the show, I was like, let's get into this. We've got 2 hours of going through people's like dating horror stories, and I was like, oh, so I think I said to him, "Are you two together?" No, I said to her, "Are you married?"
Yeah.
And she said, "He is." And and in my head, I went, "This is a clip."
Bing, bing, bing.
I went, "This is going to sell out."
Yeah.
This is the problem now when I gig. If something good happens, I get distracted because I go, I can see the edit happening.
But they didn't seem to be hiding it.
No,
at
she
all.
said, "He's married." And I went, "Okay, gold. This is gold." And I said, and he was married, separated, but not officially divorced.
It's so different than the Coldplay.
And yeah, well,
The Coldplay was like,
no, what they just got closer.
yeah.
It was like he was like, "Yeah, I'm still married," and then.
I hope this goes viral.
Yeah.
honey.
It was as if he went, "I'm still married, so you know I'm good at commitment." And then
Right.
kind of winked at her.
Because otherwise she would have gone, why did you run out of the club?
Why did you run out of the club? He said he was married, and then we found out he had kids, still married, young kids. They've just started dating a couple of weeks ago.
The kids?
No, the man and the woman. Well, but the kids' relationship status, I thought that was private.
Right.
It wasn't the time. And then I found out, and then I was like, what do you do? And he was retired, and he's 40. Which means
he's rich.
he's got to be rich, but he's either got to be, in my experience, an athlete or a banker.
Or an injury. A work-related injury.
You mean like a claimant?
Yes, he's a claimant.
That's a good point. I hadn't
Who
thought
hit
about
it big.
That's good. That's good, because next time I always go, are you a banker or an athlete? But now I'll go, are you a banker or an athlete?
I'm always thinking scams.
Or were you in a skiing accident? Were you hit by a TfL bus recently?
Yeah.
And now you're just coasting?
Yeah.
No, he was a banker. So not only was he a
Wow.
philanderer, which I can look past, he was also a financier.
So when you do crowd work,
Yeah.
you've done a lot of it, haven't you?
Yeah, I think online it looks like more. I think it's just that's what you can post without.
Online, you're Mr. Crowdwork.
Online, I'm Mr. Crowdwork. Yeah, I'll take that. I think it's just I can't post my material online.
Yeah.
It's
What
too
do you think of that?
Because I don't want to burn it.
Yeah.
I post. I've only been doing comedy for 4 years.
What?
Like I did my open mic 4 years. I just post everything I've done.
You seem very slick for 4 years. You're like
That's because I've edited
snapping
it.
your fingers.
I am, yes.
You're like a beatnik.
I do a lot of that on stage.
Yeah.
People are like, "There's no jokes here." I go, "Well, if you read between the lines." But I started posting when I was like 2 years in, and I started filming all my gigs. And I knew the jokes were not. I knew that they were good, but they were not like great. And I didn't want to hang on to them for 6 years.
Right, so just post them.
So I post it, and that forces me to write a new set.
Oh, that's smart.
So I'm writing my first hour now, which is all new. So that's the only thing people haven't seen is what I'm currently doing.
Your hour is pure.
My hour is pure. It's snaps and crowd work. That's what we're calling the show.
Yeah.
It's snappy crowd work.
Snappy crowd work.
No, like I'm now writing an hour. I'm in the middle of writing an hour of all new material. But every year, the last 3 years, I've written 20 and been like, this isn't that great, but it's good enough to put online. So I film it and I clip it. And then anything happens with crowd work, you can clip it because it's never going to happen again.
It's just so funny how it's changed. I mean, especially since COVID. But it used to be there were certain comics that were really good at crowd work. Now it's like the muscle you need. I mean, like really did crowd work.
Yeah.
Like just sort of said. I mean, some people would just plow through their act. But now everybody is trying to film. Not everybody's good at it.
No, I think the misconception with crowd work and with podcasting is that it's like easier just because you're seeing more of it.
Yeah.
But it's not easy to do well.
Yes.
It's like there's a lot of people putting crowdwork clips out and a lot of people putting out podcasts, but they're not all good. Like, I'm not saying, we'll find out, but everybody's like, oh, not another podcast. You go, yeah, but if you listen to most podcasts, there's a reason why some people are killing it, and so,
And most of them don't last either.
Most of them don't last.
Yeah.
And with crowdwork, I think, I don't know. I think people look down on it when people first started posting. Because I only started a couple of years ago. When I started comedy, everybody was posting clips. I imagine when you talk to most comedians, they had to change. They were going for a bit of time, and then social media took over. It's like I started comedy after COVID. Comedy when I started was just clips.
Yeah.
There was no live performance when I started.
It's all about the clips.
Yeah.
Clip.
But I'm surprised you have a podcast.
Oh, are you?
Because I thought because you're like a bastion of like
bastard
real comedy. Yeah, am I pronouncing that right?
No. I mean, why not? Why not me?
No, I'm all for it. I would be, if we met and the cameras weren't on, I would be like, you should be posting some content.
Okay.
Let's get you online.
Oh, thanks.
But I'm surprised that you decided to do.
Well, basically, about a year ago, by the way, I'm growing this for a role.
You look quite like Nick, do you know Nick Offerman? Is it Nick Offerman from
Nick
Parks and Rec?
Yeah.
Yeah. You've got that kind of,
Oh, thank you.
but a more friendly, like a friendlier version of him.
A friendly Nick.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I got up. It was like a year ago, and I was like, what am I going to do for the new year? Because, you know, you don't always get roles coming in. Even auditions, like, don't always come. So I felt like instead of waiting for things, I'm going to start doing something. So it just takes my mind off the other stuff.
The gap.
The gap.
Yeah.
There's always a gap.
The abyss.
Right,
yeah.
Kenny? Yeah.
No, I think it's like, I'm just surprised because like.
That I did it.
Well, I just like, I don't see many, I imagine when most of the work that you've done is in TV.
Yeah.
And it must be, I don't know, what's it like now that seems to not exist? Because I started my career and the first meeting I had, they were like, by the way, you're never going to be in TV.
You have to adapt or die.
Yeah, and that's what you're doing here.
I'm not dying yet. Yeah.
No.
Hopefully not. But I think one feeds the other. Like when you become active in something else, other things happen. It's just sort of a collective thing.
Sure. So you found it easy to take those skills that you acquired and apply them.
Yeah, I like just talking to people.
Sure.
And hopefully that, you know, transcends on the pod.
I wanted to ask you, it does, it's very good. But it's just interesting to me because I
Do you have a podcast?
Yes, I do.
Do you want to plug it?
I do. It's the Alf and Soph Show. It's me and another comedian called Sophie Garrett. I don't know if you've come across her.
Okay, I've heard the name.
But you're more than welcome on our pod anytime, Rich. I hope that's...
Oh, thank you.
That's an official offer.
Okay.
It's filmed in my flat on my sofa.
Oh, see?
But it's legit. It's not like it's not.
Do you have guests?
We haven't, but we're going to start having guests.
Yeah.
This, for us, is a New Year thing this year.
You have to clean the sofa
We got to clean the sofa.
Yeah.
But again, it was just like I was posting stand-up clips, but then I was like, I want more content, and I like podcasting. Like, I think it's fun, and I think like it's good. I don't see it as like a chore. So we set that up, and we're just we're doing what you're doing. We're adapting, Rich.
Yes, adapt. Hello, guys. If you enjoy the episode, please consider becoming a Patreon member. You'll be in the credits at the end of the episode, and you'll get the episodes much earlier than all of the other minions out there. It's just a little thing we do. So let's get back to the episode, but think about it, okay? Bye. So you're doing the Fringe.
I am,
and you had to get an hour together. How difficult is doing this hour? Because it's your first...
Yeah, it's my first hour.
You know it's an hour.
Yeah, it's going to be an hour. And in Edinburgh, you can't do crowd work.
You can't?
You're not allowed to do more than 10 minutes because you have to do...
Is that a rule?
Yeah, an Edinburgh hour for it to qualify for the awards and the reviews, and that's all I do comedy for, Rich, is the awards and the reviews, it has to be 50 minutes of material.
Shit.
So you can do 5 to 10 minutes of crowd work, but and you're only allowed to do 20 minutes of like clicking and snapping. So for me, that's at least
Where
half
are you
an hour.
from?
Yeah. Yeah, into the mic as well. I found it, I've really enjoyed it. I've seen it as just I started doing the open mics, and then it was like, let's get one really good joke.
Let's
and then
get
it was
5 minutes.
5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Okay, so now you can do the clubs.
So it got easier.
And now going from 20 minutes, I've sort of felt relatively comfortable writing a 10-minute set or a 20-minute set. And then since January, it's been like, well, how do you maintain attention for an hour?
Yeah.
And I've enjoyed it, but it's not, I haven't found it easy.
Yeah. I've said this on the podcast about 4 times. I find myself repeating myself. But when I do an hour show, I always find myself at 40 minutes. looking at the clock.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I don't
It's
think
40
shows
minutes.
should be an hour.
They didn't used to be.
They
Did
should
you
be
know
a
that?
cool 40. What did they used to be?
See,
40,
half
45?
an hour.
I think that's perfect sitcom
I
length.
think it was like the mid 90s or something.
Yeah.
I would be interested to find out, Tom, about. There's another person in here.
Is this like a Rogan situation where you can pull something up on
I
a screen?
wish. No, we do it all post, so
You add it
we'll
in.
pull it out. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay.
But somebody was telling me about this, that in the Fringe, it used to be a half-hour show, and then somebody did an hour show, and that was a game changer.
They fucked it up for everyone.
They fucked it up.
It's like money going into football, and now everyone has to be 100 mil. It's a problem.
But my bugaboo about the Fringe.
Sure.
Oh, my soapbox. And then we'll get back to your show.
Yeah.
Is when they have, like, say, a big comic comes into Edinburgh and does a big venue for like 5 days, like the Queen's Hall. It takes away from comics like you that want to get noticed and stuff, and people are going to go. I mean, I just don't.
They argue, the big comics argue that it's like a trickle down effect because they pull people into the
So
city.
does Trump.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a very convenient line for them.
Yeah.
That it's like, yeah, I got 5,000 people coming to my show, but 10 of them will go to, a tiny show. But I also can't really complain because I'm going up and I'm in like I've got social media and.
Yeah, and it is a huge comedy festival. It's like a comedy festival.
Do you still go? Will you be going up?
Maybe.
This year?
No, I'm not going up to do a show or anything. I want to do maybe next year.
Were you going to come up this year just to see?
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
Depends on how well your show
Yeah,
is
you're
doing.
acting cagey like you've got a big surprise. Is this like an exclusive,
people?
a reunion?
Hey, I'm up.
Do you still get like, do you get recognized on the street?
Yeah. A lot of playgrounds. No, it depends on where I am. Like in Brighton, I'll get recognized a little bit.
Because?
I think because there's the type of crowd that watches the Boosh and stuff.
Yeah,
and
so
things like
that's your, because I've listened to a couple episodes of this and everyone comes on and tells you that the Mighty Boosh was like a big part of their childhood.
Yeah.
And I thought maybe I should say that, but I...
Record store, was it?
No, Rich, you know me, I can't tell a lie.
Okay, all
no,
right.
I know of the Mighty Boosh, but my, like, when I was catching up on you and your accolades, my big thing was like, you're Mr. Flippy Nips.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm Mr.
You're in Rick and
Flippiness.
Morty.
Yeah.
That's the coolest
Yeah.
thing. I mean, how did that happen? What was that like?
I know the people that were doing it, and they asked me to do it. It was just there are all these animators that sort of hang out together.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
That was my
Yeah.
Mighty Boosh.
That's your wheelhouse.
In terms of like trippy shows for sad boys.
No, it's a
because
great show.
Mighty Boosh was like a trippy show for sad boys in their 30s and 40s, and like. But Rick and Morty was my version of trippy show for a sad boy.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I was like, it's funny and it's existential.
And the new episodes are coming out soon.
I'm very excited. Are you in them?
And I'm in, yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Is that an exclusive? Or can we
Exclusive, everybody.
clip that up?
Yeah,
That's what you have to
clip it-
say whenever you want to
clip the shit out of
clip
it.
the shit out of that.
Yeah.
Are you playing it? Is it
Not
Flippy
Flippy
Nips?
Nips, no.
What?
'cause,
He's not. There's no.
Because that was
canon.
about Pluto, right?
Yeah, you went. Pluto's a fucking planet, bitch.
Yeah.
I'm not joking. Like that's
love
the
that.
coolest
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
I was so excited to come here today because I was like, I'm going to talk to Mr. Flippy Nips.
I am.
I said that to my parents yesterday, and they were like, "You need a
what?
real job." And I was like, "It's Mr. Flippy Nips," and they were like, "Is he a big part?" And I was like, not a huge part, but a very
Alfie,
important part."
Are you on hallucinogens?
They were like, "What are you talking?" I was like, "Mr. Flippy Nips."
Mr. Flippy Nips.
And then I was in
bitch.
Mighty Boosh, and they were like, "Oh, that's cool." I was like,
okay.
"Oh, you don't understand my generation."
Yeah. I'll get some older people, too, that go, I saw you when I was in my 30s.
I also saw you in the funniest thing I've seen you do And I don't know why this feels like I'm interviewing you. But
You are.
But
That's what people wind up doing.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
because you keep inviting people that have less of a career than you do.
Oh,
so,
get out.
Well, you want to talk about my Edinburgh Fringe debut?
Yes.
You're Mr. Flippy Lips. What are we doing?
All right, I'll talk about flipping ups for a half hour.
Can we talk about you interviewing Will Arnett as a CGI mutant ninja turtle?
Yes.
I want to know
Now,
who signed off on that.
they approached me. I think it was called Regal.
Regal Cinemas approached you, yeah.
They approached me and they said, "Will you do this? Will you go up?" Because you know these press junkets people do for films?
Yes.
So Will Arnett was in Teenage Ninja Turtle. Wasn't it? Was that the movie?
Yeah.
So
By the way, it was you that promoted it, not me.
Yeah. So you go to this hotel, like Four Seasons, and, upstairs, all the press are gathered. And then they go into it's like, "Mr. Arnett, we'll see you now." So you go from room to room to room, because they'll have the director maybe in one room and Will Arnett. So they go, "Why don't you go upstairs to these press? We'll get you press credentials, right? And here's your CGI suit, right? Oh, totally green." Because that's how they do it on the green screen.
And this is the Regal head of marketing going, "Rich."
Who I knew.
But were you not in the film?
No, I wasn't in the film. They just wanted to promote it through, a crazy interview. So I went to the toilet, changed my outfit, and then I came out, and everyone's looking at me like, "What the fuck?" And then Will started laughing when I walked in. Yeah.
If you haven't, put that in post. It's so fun. You go in and you just start asking. You're dressed with all the green like bubbles, and then you go up to Will on that, and you go, "How does CGI work?"
Yeah, but
and you just keep like every 30 seconds you go, "Can we add that in post?" And Will's just, and then you do fake nunchucks. And then you ask him to do fake nunchucks, and then when he does it, you tell him he's done it wrong.
Yeah. But the thing about it is, I think it was refreshing for him because he gets the same questions, the same.
Should I tell you what it reminded me of? You've seen Notting Hill.
Yes.
Hugh Grant and
Julia Roberts.
Yes.
Yeah.
The scene where he has to go interview her because they've mistaken him for press. He goes to the hotel room.
Oh, yeah,
she's doing press in the hotel room, and then he pretends to be from Horse and Hound.
Yeah.
And the film's set in space, and he goes, "Did you think about using more horses in this film?"
Yeah.
And it was like he was trapped there. I thought that was like a fake thing that didn't really happen, but you're telling me that every time there's a movie coming out, there's a hotel room full of country life.
That's the way it works. And horses.
So Will Arnett would have been interviewed by GQ, Vogue, and then you for Regal Cinemas US Distribution Limited. Great.
Yeah. So that's the way it works. It's a real... And then I had to do it again. This one wasn't as good with Steve Carell because he was immediately suspect about
I saw that, yeah. It wasn't as good. But it was...
Thank you.
He didn't lose it as much. That's not on you. That was on him. That's Steve. Yeah. Steve couldn't hack it as well as on that.
He wasn't playing the game.
That's so good.
No. But
so that's what I'm a big fan of. I'm a big fan of your work as Flippy Nips and as the interviewer for Regal Cinemas. That's that clip's super viral on YouTube. I don't know if you know that. The Regal one, yeah.
Okay, we'll put that up, Kenny.
I think you could bring that back. I feel like these press junkies for movies now are getting so tired. I mean, they're really...
When you do a film, you're going to be experiencing
I'm trying to do a film, but it's hard.
If you did a film, what would it be about? Like if somebody said right now, I've got a couple million to give you. Yeah. What's your film?
I'd say that's not enough for me, but but if I got a free weekend, what I find is that every now and again a film will come out and I'll be like, I should have been in that. Even though I didn't audition and they didn't ask.
What's a film that you feel like you could slip into the role very
The one
easily?
I really was annoyed about was Challengers. You saw the very sexual film about tennis.
Oh, do you play tennis?
No, but I'm very sexual, Rich. No, no, I do. I play tennis. I play a lot of tennis.
Clip.
That's a clip. Chuck that in a clip.
That's a clip.
Add it in post.
You know, can I say this? You look a little bit like Sinner.
Rich, I'm glad you pointed that
Yeah.
out. That's great. I do look like Sinner. I'm exactly Sinner's height.
How
And
tall?
to the centimeters, 6'3.5", 193.
Okay.
I look like Sinner. I grew up playing a lot of tennis.
You like the movie Sinners?
I like the movie Sinners. I like Yannick's. Yannick Sinner's got a Gucci partnership, and that's fine with me.
Yeah,
to be
great.
honest. And I saw that Challengers was coming out, and Josh O'Connor is great. And then there's this blonde guy, Mike Feist, I think he was called.
I don't know.
You didn't see it. It was.
I did see
you
it.
the film.
I just don't memorize
The Luca
everything.
Guadagnino one, but you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
the one that's like all simpy for Zendaya.
Yeah, yeah.
And he plays tennis, and I was like, I could do that. I
Yeah.
could do that right now. No.
You could be the simpy tennis player.
I could simp for a woman and then play tennis. Yeah.
Well, when I was watching it, I was wondering how good are these guys actually?
Awful.
Or all you got to do to make a good swing is you can fake that.
I was disappointed watching it because the tennis looks so unrealistic.
Because I'm pretty good. I could do a tennis. I could
You
play a
play?
coach. Yeah,
We should. We should.
we should play
Yeah.
and televise it.
That's a new podcast. We should do a joint tennis
Yes.
pod with two other doubles.
Doubles.
We call it doubles.
Nice.
Doubles with Alf and Rich. Or Rich and Alf. We can debate that after.
It's like, they have, Kevin Nealon has a podcast where he's hiking and he
Yeah.
has some, I wouldn't like that because it's like,
It's exhausting.
Yeah.
Also, you're sweating. Like I've been asked to do a podcast, not to bring up a rival, but I've been asked to do a podcast which is in a sauna. And then
sauna?
and then a cold plunge, like an interview during sauna and cold plunge.
okay,
And I'm like, I'm gonna die.
well, you better not have a lavalier mic on.
No, we're taking these in.
Oh, nice.
They're just gonna sweat into them. And also, I'm like, I think part of it's in a steam room. You're not gonna see anything. It's going on YouTube.
Is
I don't
this
know
a
if it's...
well-known podcast?
No,
or-
it's just a guy on the back of a van, but he offered me £5, so I'm in.
I might do that one.
No, Challengers would have been my number one. And if they're gonna make, if Luca Guadagnino is gonna make like a sexy homoerotic football film,
Okay.
I'm ready, because what I'm annoyed by is when they show football and tennis in films like or in Ted Lasso.
Yeah.
It's unrealistic. And I'm like, just hire an actor that can play football. There's enough of them.
There are.
Yeah.
But a lot of times, like I would sign up for commercial casting, and they ask you what you can do. Like, I do fencing, scuba diving. You just lie about everything.
Yeah, the big two that
Yeah.
you focused on, yeah.
And then when it comes time to cast somebody and they like you,
Yeah.
you just pretend you can do it.
Yeah.
And then it looks crap on the right.
I don't know what the protocol is with this, but my Spotlight acting page says I can do everything. Just so you just if there's any casting directors watching this going like,
Table tennis.
I got an audition for a film, a Netflix film, and I played a horse trainer, like a jockey trainer.
That's cool.
And all I had to do was ride a horse. And I'm allergic to horses. I've never been on a horse.
But your stand-up, you kind of have a posh sort of.
That's not just the stand-up, Rich.
Character.
It's not a character. Yeah, I'm the worst posh person ever. I can't shoot. I can't ski. I can't ride a horse.
You've never been on a fox hunt?
I'm not. No, my family used to have a fox hunt. My granddad used to run a fox hunt, and he played in Wimbledon as well. I've only recently discovered all this stuff.
Wait, he played in Wimbledon?
Yeah, my dad's side of the family is very posh and titled, like British
Would
aristocracy.
we know this guy if you mentioned him?
No, but his title was the Marquess of Zetland, which is like a duke or like a count.
Right.
Of Zetland, which is the archaic word for Shetland, so the Shetland Isles. They used to own the Shetland Isles.
Okay. Wow. Did you
Uh,
know Trump's mom was born in Stornoway?
I did know that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's still interesting.
Yes. Sorry.
You look so deflated when I said that I was aware of that, yes. But it's a good point.
So you haven't even ridden a Shetland pony.
I've not ridden the Shetland pony, although I technically own all of them. You know how the Queen owns all the swans?
Yeah.
All Shetland ponies.
So what did you do for this film then? Did you get the film?
I didn't get the role, but I
shit.
told them I can't wait. Get me on a horse. And my plan was if I get the role, I was like, I can learn to ride a horse in 3 weeks.
There was a famous movie where a guy was hired and he couldn't ride the horse. Was it that movie that, Terry Gilliam had this movie about the man from La Mancha? And I think the guy couldn't ride a horse. Like, it was just like everything that could go wrong with this film went wrong.
What do you do in that? Like, if you're on set day one, big budget, and you just fall off the horse. I mean,
CGI.
Tom Selleck.
Tom Selleck?
In The Sackets, it's it?
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about, Kenny. This is all strange.
Is that
You
what
just give him coconuts.
Yeah, yeah. I like the idea that, like, if I can't ride a horse, they're going to have to hire 2 guys dressed as a horse on CGI.
They can CGI anything these days.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So any other films that you could slip into? Like a comedy, like...
Honestly, I thought that when I started doing gigs and things started to go well, I was like, I'm the new Hugh Grant. That's it.
Well, listen, bide your time.
Notting
Just keep
Hill.
going.
Part 2.
You got to do The Fringe first.
I got to do The Fringe, and then, yeah, I would love... Yeah, the only auditions I get are like period dramas and like obviously getting typecast as
That's
a
good.
posho.
Yeah.
But I'd love to do something much more soppy.
Well, what you do is you do a scene with someone and you show it as a clip
Yeah.
so that people see that.
clip it up.
Yeah, you clip it up.
This guy's on it.
See, I got it. I got it.
I like that a lot.
But what happens in LA is a lot of people do stand up, right? But half of them are like regular comics that could go out on the road. But the other half, they're just doing it as a stepping stone.
To get to acting.
Yeah, to get into acting.
I went to, you're from LA, right? Or you lived in LA?
lived there. No one's from LA.
No one's from LA.
Yeah. I think it's a rule. You can't be from there.
It's a weird place. I went last year. I quit my job last year to pursue comedy full time. And
wow, congrats.
Thank you very much. And I wanted to take some time off, but I didn't want to relax that much. So I went to New York and LA for like 3 weeks each.
Smart.
And just went round the comedy scene. And I got to go on the set of like an Apple TV show, like up in, like Paramount and CBS, all those studios. No.
Okay.
It was Mythic Quest.
Oh, I
which
like
is,
that show.
Humphrey Carr's show.
Yeah.
And he's from the UK, and he very kindly like took me on the set. And I was like, this is because you think in London and in the UK, it's like, we've got this thriving comedy scene. And then you go to LA and it's like...
It's a lot, isn't it?
It's insane. And everybody in LA, I mean, I was in Hollywood and everybody is there's no normal people.
It's all about, it's like being in Las Vegas. You've got to gamble.
But right? I don't understand how, right now the Netflix festival is taking place.
Yes, I should be there.
Yeah.
I know, I should be there.
We're filming this from Netflix as a joke.
Yeah.
But who's watching the shows? I just saw a lineup last night that was like...
what, the Netflix shows?
Yeah, like Seinfeld's doing a show, Dave Chappelle's doing a show, Shane Gillis doing a show, everyone's doing a show. Who's going to watch the shows? There's no people in LA.
I know.
There's only comedians.
That's true. That's true. There's enough people, though, that can fill some seats. But I think they're overdoing it with all these comics.
Yeah, I think there's too many comedians.
Come on, man. Netflix has everything.
Do you consider yourself a comedian or an actor or
a comic
commentator?
Actor? A pod actor?
Yeah.
No, I consider myself... I've never really thought of it. A comic, yeah?
Yeah.
But that belies a stand-up comic, right?
You just think you're funny.
Yeah.
But across
anything that requires
media.
Funny,
Do you not find it? Do you find when people ask you what you do, you don't want to say comedian because it sounds like a...
I did a bit about this in stand-up, like on your passport, because they'll say, well, tell me a joke, and I'll go, okay.
Not at customs. It feels like a bit of a risk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I put writer. I mean, I do write.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then that feels like writer. I haven't written anything.
Put writer.
Yeah, actor.
Yeah. Do you have any writing credits? All you need is one.
No, I'm writing. I write my
You
own.
write your own stand-up.
stuff.
You're a writer.
Yeah, I'm a writer.
There you go.
I'm trying to write. I've written and I'm trying to make a sitcom, but I don't know if that's.
Have one at the ready, because then when you're up in Edinburgh, they'll go, "What kind of TV show do you want to do?" And you go, "Here's the script."
Do you think that's still? Do you think people still making TV? As someone that's like new into the world, where would you? Where do you see this going?
I have heard that it's not as prevalent as
Yeah.
it used to be, but you never know,
Yeah,
right?
it's still
Tom?
there.
Yeah. It's still, there's magic in a bottle anywhere.
Yeah,
right?
that would be my dream. That's what got me into comedy, was like sitcom, like as well as Rick and Morty.
What
particularly
was your
episodes.
favorite sitcom growing up?
Like Peep Show, The Thick of It, anything Jesse Armstrong
Yeah.
and Armando Iannucci based.
Yes.
Gavin and Stacey was great.
Great.
My mum used to watch Friends, like that used to just be on the TV all the
Friends.
time. Frasier.
Yes. Frasier. Channel 4.
Frasier. People forget about Frasier.
Well, see, and you probably didn't get exposed to Seinfeld
I've just
much.
finished Seinfeld for the first time now. I've
because
just binged it,
Seinfeld
yeah.
was on at a weird time in the UK, I heard.
The
That's-
90s. Wait.
No, you know how that,
What do you
no.
mean?
But Friends and Frasier, they were on at like, they were on in the morning on Channel 4, you know, like a regular, but Seinfeld was not on like it was.
Yeah, I used to watch Friends. Like Friends used to be on the TV when I was getting ready for school.
Yeah.
And I was like 12 years old. Like it was just everywhere. And then How I Met Your Mother, Modern Family. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was a
That's exciting.
60s car salesman. I was a 12-year-old. I put
I'm going to push some Ford Priuses.
put a cigarette out and then get on the bus to school. I didn't take the bus to school, but it's what you have to say on the pod.
Yeah, you got to be real.
No, I loved those shows, and I was like, I want to do that. Like, I used to recite things I'd seen in sitcoms to people at school that hadn't seen them.
But see, they don't do those live studio sitcoms ever.
No.
They're all single camera,
Yeah.
right?
Single cam.
And I was just talking to this with a friend of mine yesterday. There are very rarely shows that are just pure comedies. In the U.S., maybe more. They're all kind of comedy dramas.
Yeah.
Like The Bear is kind of
funny.
It's not
The
a
Bear's
funny
not
show.
a comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything became dramedies. I mean, if you think even like, Jesse Armstrong goes on and then does Succession, and it's really funny.
Amazing.
But it's not a sitcom.
No.
What I've heard, because I'm trying to pitch a sitcom at the moment, is that the TV channels here in the UK want pure sitcom now.
They do?
After years and years
Live
of
ones?
dramedy. I don't know. But give them a call and see what...
I pitched a live one. It was 2015.
What do you mean? What do you mean by live?
In front of a live
studio audience.
studio
Ah.
audience.
So that's where you get like like Friends. You get the real laughing.
You get laughing. And then you spice it up a bit because you don't get as many laughs as you want.
You add it in post. It's CGI.
Have you ever seen, it's on YouTube, they show Friends but with no laugh
Yeah,
track.
it's creepy.
It's so creepy.
Have you seen Peep Show with no internal monologue?
No.
Because have you seen Peep Show?
Yes.
Peep Show's
course.
like the POV camera style.
Yeah, yeah.
And then their thoughts, you hear them over the top. And if you drown those out, you're just staring at the person's face for like 10 seconds.
It's so weird.
It's really creepy.
Why is it, do you think, that U.S. shows don't travel, or UK shows don't travel well to the U.S.? Like, they've tried to do Peep Show there about 3 different times. They did an ab fab. That didn't work.
Yeah, I don't think it's like specifically a US problem. Whenever they take any of those shows anywhere, they fail. Like they go to Australia. Like they're just doing the Australian Office now, I think.
Office is pretty,
But the Office,
they
they
could
took
do a
it to
Bulgarian Office.
They could,
it would
but
work.
the US Office, the first 4 or 5 episodes or whatever were copies of the UK, and it didn't quite work because they thought Steve Carell's character. You remember the guy you interviewed?
He's too mean.
He's too mean, and then they changed it for the American audience, and it kills. But it's not really the same show.
No, it's not. It's a different show.
So I think the idea that you're going to take the In-Betweeners and put it in the US and it's going to work is ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like it's not. It's a different sensibility. It's the same way most UK comedians can't break the US.
Why do you think that is?
Because the act doesn't work. Like Sean Locke's humor in the US, I don't know if he tried to break the US, but like he's loved in the UK.
Oh, yeah.
But that silliness or surreal nature might not work so well in the US.
Silly stand-up is not, doesn't travel as well, I don't think.
No, and there are some people that like it, but if you think about the people that sell out arenas in the UK, very few do the US. There's some comedians who are huge that
Jimmy Carr's doing quite well in the US.
Jimmy Carr and Ricky Gervais.
Yes.
But not, and Sarah Millican's big in the US now, I hear.
She is?
Yeah, because of clips and stuff. She went huge.
Everybody's getting big because of clips.
I think the internet...
Use that as a clip.
It's going to be big one day, this. I think it's random. And then I see some US comedians who are huge come to the UK and do quite small shows. But we are constantly watching American culture and we're raised on their sitcoms. And it's a smaller percentage of them that watch what we're doing.
What do you think about these big stadium shows? I mean, it used to be only a few comics like Billy Connolly would do one. And now everybody's doing one.
I think they're disgusting, Rich.
It makes me sick.
I would never do one unless I was asked, and I could sell it. But apart from that, I think comedy instead. I've seen a few comedians at like the O2 and Wembley, and it's always rubbish. Just because you lose the intimacy.
Yeah.
I think I saw John Mulaney at the Palladium last week, and it was exceptional. And I think the reason it works so well is because he can see, if he has to, he can see the person at the back of the room on the top deck.
Yeah.
So it's, 2,000, 2,500 people there?
Yeah.
But if he needed to, if someone was chatting at the back, he would be able to just about see them.
But if you're told you can do the Palladium, you'll do it, right? Or the
Me?
O2. Yeah. I mean, it's hard to turn that down, even though it might not be the optimal comedic
But my dream would
experience.
be, I want to sell that many tickets, of course.
But I've heard too, yes, of course.
Yes.
I've heard about comics doing large venues like that, and it's hard to go back to a club, because it's a different type of
timing.
Presentational.
Yeah.
You've almost got to wait. Like we did the Boosh in a lot of, when we did our second tour in some big places, you almost had to wait after a joke for a couple of seconds because it'd get to the back and then you'd hear the laughs come back and then you go, nummy joke.
It must be weird because you're kind of just,
time.
you're telling the joke into the abyss.
Yes.
Yeah. No, my dream would be, if you could sell 20,000 tickets, my dream would be to do 10 nights at the Palladium rather than one night at the O2. But I don't know why anybody does one night at the O2. Maybe
know.
the money is better?
They're forced to by their agents.
But
because the agents want to get a vacation home. Is that it?
Yeah, holiday home.
Holiday home.
Yeah.
But that day, you'll have that decision to make.
Yeah, my Edinburgh room
after this podcast.
is 46 seats a night. So I'm not too worried about the morality of the O2 at the moment.
So this is technically your first.
This is my debut, yeah.
Edinburgh. How are you going to get prepared for it? Because you got to get in shape.
Yeah.
Drinking shape.
Yeah.
Sleep. You got to sleep.
My sleep's good. My sleep's good. And I'm glad.
Hydrate.
I drink a lot of water, yeah.
Do you have a place up there?
I don't know, but a lot of things in, and I talk about.
It's too late. Cancel it. Cancel it.
Oh no, I have accommodation.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I assumed you meant, do you own a place there?
And do you have £7,000 a month?
I have 15 grand worth of accommodation on the go.
They've got to stop those exorbitant rates.
I think the Edinburgh. I mean, look. I think, and this is convenient for me, but I think after this year, it's done a little bit. I mean, it's getting ridiculous with the cost and.
I think they're going to pass something.
Once I've been, I think we stop.
This is it, yeah.
I think this year needs to go ahead because I've put a lot of money into it, but next year you can call it off now.
After you get your award.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Awards.
Awards.
Thank you. There's many
with a
now.
Z.
But they're in Edinburgh. I'm staying on Dundas Street. Yeah, which is the big, where all the student accommodation is a road called Dundas Street.
Now, I want to ask you this, because there is a town called Dundas, or is it a city, in Scotland?
In Scotland, there's not a town. So Dundas was like a Scottish clan. And in Edinburgh, there's a lot of things named after Dundas. So Dundas House, that big building, is the headquarters of the Royal Bank of Scotland. And then Dundas Street is a street.
And these are relatives of yours.
This is my seven times great grandfather bought
You
those
should
things.
be able to stay on that street.
Rich, I'm going back to take it.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be popular. I'm squatting at the Royal Bank of Scotland. No, our family sold it like 300 years ago. I mean, I don't know when the family dynasty collapsed, but I was looking it up because of one of the good things they say about AI, or they don't talk about, is like you can do your ancestry pretty quickly.
The one good thing.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of water usage and like loneliness and psychosis, but on the other side, I can figure out my ancestry pretty quickly.
But it's putting the ancestry business out of business.
21andMe or whatever it is, 23andMe.
Yes.
You know, DNA. I just supplied it, my name, my parents' name, my mother's maiden name, and it went off.
Have you heard of the expression "been there, done das"? Because I used to say that a lot.
Yeah.
When I was up there and I saw
You saw those
Dundas, me
things.
and a friend used to say that.
I've always wanted to call a show that.
Yes.
I'm a big fan of comedy shows where you manage to sneak your name.
Do it.
Yeah.
Because subconsciously, people will remember your name.
Yeah. Yeah, been there, done das.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to read off the page. Been there, done das.
Yeah.
People are going to go, what?
Huh?
Yeah.
Who the?
Could you do that?
I don't want to use Dundas.
No, sure.
Yeah.
If it was Rich Fulcher, been there, done das, it would be, people would go,
Yeah.
oh, it's the double X back together. No, I'm excited to go up and, the family connection I only figured out last year.
Oh, really?
Because I'm not that close.
Oh, I have a
with-
last name? Okay.
I didn't realize. I thought it was just a normal boy.
You didn't know it had Scottish ties?
I knew it had Scottish ties. I didn't realize they owned so much of it.
Yeah.
Because I've not seen any of that.
You'll have a lot of clout up there.
I don't think I don't know if we're that popular up there, to be honest.
Oh, really? Shit.
I think do you know the Jacobite Rebellion?
I've heard of it.
You've heard of it.
I've heard of the Roughs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a point at which like the Highlands and the north of England pillaged the south of Scotland
Nice.
from above and below.
Yes.
And my family got paid by the English to kill the Scottish.
Okay.
And I have a feeling that that's not...
Kenny, shut it down.
Can we shut that down? Can we fact check that? But I remember reading about it at school and being like, that doesn't sound like a good decision.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling that the Scottish attitude to the name Dundas, if they have one at all, is mixed.
Let me clear you now, though. You would not do this now if you were given the opportunity, right?
No, I
Scotland?
wouldn't. Sorry, down the camera.
Okay,
No, I wouldn't.
good.
But if the Riyadh Comedy Festival are looking for more talent, yeah.
Now, Alfie, we have a segment on the show called Fill in the Blank. I give you 5 questions.
Uh-huh.
They have a blank, which you have to fill in. Just off the top of your head. It doesn't have to be funny, but it probably should
It
be.
should be.
Yeah,
Sure. Sure.
But don't worry about it.
Okay.
1, the last time I went to the dentist was blank.
Last year?
Last year, that's pretty good.
My dentist keeps calling me because I meant to do it every 6 months.
Alfie, I really liked your mouth.
Yeah.
I just went. I hadn't been since COVID.
And you have a British dentist because we get a lot of shit with the
Yeah.
Americans for having
I
bad
know,
teeth.
I know.
My dentist pisses me off. My hygienist I have a problem with
Right.
because she knows I don't floss.
You don't fart?
Floss.
Oh, right.
Floss.
Yeah, flossing, yeah.
Floss. I don't know why she'd be concerned
By the way, I don't fart.
with anything else. Yeah. She knows I don't. She knows I don't floss. She knows.
Yeah.
Because I'm a normal human being, and she can tell, but she still asks.
Right.
And then, and I don't know why she puts me through.
I don't like that.
I don't like. It's like when your doctor's like, "Do you drink?" Come on.
Yeah. 1 unit.
1 unit. What?
Is 1 unit a barrel?
No, one
Yeah.
unit's one, and they go 1 unit, 3 to 5 units, 5 to 7
Yeah,
units. You
yeah,
go, those
come
can't
on.
be the 3 options.
No.
And my hygienist every time she goes, "You're not flossing," and then she stabs my gum with a knife, and it bleeds, and then she
Of course.
charges me 60 quid, and I'm grateful for the.
Yeah. Bleeding gums.
Yeah.
Thank you. 2. Blank is my most prized possession under 20 pounds. This is good.
Just you want it just quick off the top of the head.
No, I'd like it really long, drawn out.
Blank is under 20 pounds sterling.
Yeah.
Yeah, not weight.
In other words, like my car. You can't say that.
No, I can't. You figured me out there, Rich. My favorite possession under 20 pounds is I feel like one of those out of touch celebrities. You know when they ask like Bill Gates? You know when they're like, Bill Gates, how much is a carton of milk? And he's
Yes.
like, I don't know,
How do you-
$6,000.
Yeah.
And I'm like, under 20 pounds. I don't understand the question.
Or Hillary Clinton can't pump gas or something, and
Could
yeah.
you not?
Well, any candidate can't pump
Oh,
gas.
sure,
Yeah.
sure. My favorite thing under 20 pounds is probably like melatonin.
Okay, that's good.
Is that okay?
You're not allowed to have that here, right?
But I get it from the US.
See, that's good.
I get it from the US. Really good stuff.
I have some old ones that I've saved from the U.S., but they're probably
Really, like
expired.
Quaaludes. They're
Yeah. You
rich.
turn into wine.
Yeah,
Get me drunk and I'll blank.
yeah, probably will.
Okay.
Get me drunk and I'll go to bed. I mean, my issue with I can't drink that much because if like an hour after I start drinking, I'll fall asleep.
Yeah.
So
And you haven't flossed, so
I haven't flossed. I'm done. So you know when people have like a beer in the day.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know why I'm saying that. Like
Day
it's such a big-
drinking makes you sleep. Yeah.
These kids. Have you seen what they're doing? They're drinking pints in the day.
6, 7.
Who taught you?
I have kids, so yeah.
Okay.
That's the only way I knew that.
You're the most like up to date man from over 30 that
I know, right?
And he's got a slutty little mustache. You're like a 26-year-old podcaster. You know that.
I know. I own blank books that I've actually read.
4
4.
all the way through 4.
Okay. Out of how many?
I own thousands of books.
You do?
Yeah, because I used to get them as gifts, and I've read
You
cover
gotta
to
read
cover.
more than that.
I'm getting back into it. I'm trying to go. Now that I'm on my phone, I don't use my phone, and I'm deleting all my social media apps and everything.
I'm like really?
I'm still posting, but I'm not consuming.
I'm like, I feel obligated to watch a film the whole way through, even if it's shit, and read the book all the way through.
I can stop
But-
with the book pretty quick.
Yeah.
If the first page doesn't grab me, I'm out of there.
Yeah.
You know, the wind was cold. Oh, I'm out.
That's terrible.
That's a terrible open. You know, nope, not for me. You know. Also, I can't read fiction.
The wind was calm. Murder!
Yeah.
Wait, we'll stay with that.
I'm in.
Last question.
Yeah.
Blank is none of your business.
Blank is none of your business.
Yeah.
Blank is none of your business.
Kenny, he's taken the longest of anybody I've had, right?
I mean, are people like snapping off the blank is
Oh.
none of your business?
I'm not saying it's good, but they'll snap it
Okay,
off.
what's the blank? Isn't it bath time? Wait.
Bath time is none of my business.
It's
Come
true.
on.
It's true.
People want to know about your bath time.
I love a bath.
Really?
I have a bath every day.
What do you got to hide?
Yeah. No, it's just my business.
Okay.
It's my. It's not. There's no podcast mics in the bathtub.
What are you not flossing in the bath?
No, not my teeth. No.
Okay.
No.
All right. I'll leave the
Leave
bath
that-
time to yourself.
Hey,
Okay.
respect the boundary.
Now, this section of the show is called Plug Time. It's your last chance to plug anything you want.
Yeah.
The show's selling tickets.
Camera A? For
Yeah.
this one, okay. Thanks for listening. And if you've enjoyed me, you can find me on Instagram, Alfie_Dundas, Dundas, Alfie ALFIE. And I'm going to the Edinburgh Fringe this August, my debut show, Dundas.
Been there.
Been there, done this. It's
what's
not
it
called
called?
that. It's called Alfie Dundas First Class Panic, and I'm doing it every day. And Rich is going to come to 6 or 7 of the shows, so
Yeah.
we're excited for that.
Go to the Pleasance Courtyard. See this man. He's very funny. All right? Thank you.
Do you not plug anything at the end?
I don't plug this podcast. Watch this podcast. But you already are.
Keep watching.
Yeah. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Hey guys, that was the show. Thanks for watching. You guys are the best. Now, please leave a comment if you like the show. And if you'd like to support us even more, consider joining Patreon. You can become a member and get a badge that you get to stick into your skin. No, I'm just kidding. You get to see the episodes before anyone else and other perks. So please have a think, okay? Bye. I've got hands.
Rich Fulcher's TalkBox.